voice is audible to you all and the screen is visible. If not, please let me know into the chat box. There is a chat box that you can access. You can, whatever you want to share, you can put down into your chat box so that I'll get to know if there is any difficulty. So coming to the topic of this webinar, at HDFC Securities, we always try to give you all very much advanced platforms, be it your investing or be it your trading, right? But if there are some features which are not available in our in-house platforms like InvestRight app or HDFC Sky app, or even web platforms, then we always try to give you all those features with the integrated parties, right? We form the integration with various vendors, and we make you all those features accessible, so that you always have the advanced features at your fingertips, and your trading journeys should be very, very smooth out, right? So this is the same platform that is going to be which is going to come in that category, and the name of the platform is NXTOption. This is the short form of NXTOption. Okay, so we are going to call it NXTOption from now on. And I'm going to share about this platform and how this platform is going to give you advanced features and tools for your trading journey. I'll explain you that, and in the meanwhile, when we look at the features, we will also understand some of the technical analysis tricks that can be helpful for you in the live market. Okay, so let's get started. I'll read a standard disclaimer before starting off. So the content and explanation shared in this webinar are only for information and educational purpose. Stock market trading investments are subject to market risk. Please consult your financial advisor before making financial decisions. So now we are all set. Okay, I think there is some problem in the video. Is there any problem in the video? Can someone else please confirm? Okay, I think there is some problem. So I'll switch off the video. Anyway, you will be able to see the screen. So that's sufficient. All right. Yeah. So from post this slide, we are going to go live on the platform. So we have, InvestRight and HDFC Sky, both the audience right now with us. So we will see how do we access this platform for InvestRight and for HDFC Sky as well. And then we will go towards the features that are there on this platform. Okay, so I'll take you to the live screen. Okay, so first of all, we will look how do we take the entry for InvestRight users or HDFC Securities users. Okay, so this is the main web page for HDFC Securities, hdfcsec.com. Okay, you have to come to this site, and we can take the entry from 2 points from this page. One is you can go to product, derivatives, and here you can see NXTOption. Okay, from here you will have to enter the login ID credentials of your InvestRight account, and you can enter the platform. Okay, there is another way that you can log in into your trader web. So there are basically 2 ways. So let me log in into my trader web now. Just give me a second. I hope all of you are familiar with this InvestRight Traders web by now, because this is one of the very advanced platform that we have built in-house. So what we have to do once we log in into InvestRight Traders web, we have to go to the profile section, and here you can see NXTOption. So the what is the change between these 2 methods that we saw earlier from the web page, that we have to go to product, derivative, then NXTOption. Here, once you are into InvestRight Traders web, here you don't have to put your credentials again. So if it is your schedule to log into the web portal of HDFC Securities first, by default you will log in into this platform. So now if you want to access NXTOption, you don't have to go to the web page again, and you don't have to put the credentials again. Simply you can go to your profile and click on NXTOption, and just give the authorization and you will be able to access the platform. No, no credentials requirement again. All right, this is for InvestRight users. Now let's look the entry point for HDFC Sky users. Okay, so we have to go to hdfcsky.com. This is the main web page for HDFC Sky users, right? Here we have to go to tools and platforms, and under tools and platforms you can see next option. Okay, I'll repeat again. We have to go to hdfcsky.com, and once you land on this particular page, here you have to click on tools and platforms, and under platforms you can see next option. So you have to click here. Okay, here also we will look the entry point. The entry or the login procedure is same. You have to put your username or mobile number, or your the way you do your login, and then the OTP will be sent to your registered mobile number and email ID. So you have to enter your OTP, and then you have to put your PIN. So this is how you will be able to log in into your this page. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, so that's how you log in into your next option dashboard through your HDFC Securities and HDFC Sky page. All right, so this is the dashboard that will be opened once you log in into the platform. Now let me tell you a little bit about this platform. Is that this particular platform is way advanced in terms of the features, or in terms of the even the UI of this particular platform is very much advanced. If you're if you're active trader, the features that are available on this platform are going to help you immensely, because let's say if you're an option seller, there are ready-made straddles or strangles, or there is a very extensive list of analytical tools that are available, and also tracking of your positions is very very easy over here. So even if you're a option trader who has complex strategies, multi-leg strategies are there, and at a time have multiple strategies open, so even tracking your positions is very very easy. So let's go one by one through the features over here, so that you understand how do we use the features that are available. Okay, yes. So first of all, this is the strategy watch. Okay, on the top you can see the indices, and you can see the India VIX. So important, important indices, and the India VIX number is important for the traders. So that is there on the top. Now if you go by the features, first of all we will see the strategy watch. So by default, whenever you open any of the platform, you tend to see the watch list, right? But into the watch list that you get in any other platforms, there you have to add the contracts on your own, correct? But this particular platform has totally redefined the watch list concept. Okay, so let's say that we understand that in the market, most commonly, or the traders who are the traders who stay in the market for a longer period of time, they are mostly involved into selling part, right? Or option selling, or even option selling requires a little advanced kind of features. So this watch list is one of that. So if you can see, this particular watch list will give you pre-made straddles and strangles of the indices. Okay, and this has NSE and BSE indices both. All right, now on your screen you can see that this is bank nifty straddle and strangle, nifty straddle strangle, like that you can go, and you can get the ready-made straddles and strangle pairs. Okay, now it's not just the pair, but you can also see the current net premium, break even point, and the Greeks. Okay, LTP change, OI change percentage, all of that is there. So whatever data points you would require at the time of taking a decision or entering into that particular trade, that is going to be always visible to you on the screen. All right. Now, so you can see that 48,900 P and C pair is here, 48,800 C and P pair is here. So straddle is what you basically sell both call and put of ATM, right? But there can be change in the ATM time to time, right? Because it can be the volatility can be there into the market. So you don't have to keep adding the contracts. You don't have to keep looking at, different net premiums of the pairs, right? So that is why we get the combination of different pairs all together on your screen, and you can choose between them. You can see the current premium and everything, and based on that you can take the actions. Now, while taking the actions, so if we talk about straddles or strangles, there can be short and long straddles and strangles both ways, right? If you're a buyer, if you're a seller, doesn't really make a difference over here, because you are going to get both the action points. Okay, so you can place the long straddle order from here, short straddle order from here. You can also, so let's say that whatever data points you are seeing over here, you want to understand strategy even in a deeper manner. Okay, so what do? We do not know what will be the maximum profit or what is the maximum risk that is exposed in this particular strategy. We don't know. So what do? We just click on the strategy builder, and it will show what are the contracts which are involved in that particular pair. And we will also see the payoff graph and all other details like max profit, max loss, probability of profit, what is the margin required, break even, everything. Okay, so this is how basically we can analyze that particular strategy as well. And if still we want some some more inputs, there is one good extra feature they have given over here, is to set alert. So let's say that you're seeing net premium over here. Okay, or we have also seen the profit and loss points into the analysis. Okay, so here if we go into set alert, here we can basically set the alerts based on the P&L percent, net Greeks, net premium. So all of these categories you can give your criteria, and based on your criteria, once that particular pair reaches your criteria, it will give you the alert, and then you can initiate your trade. All right, so you don't have to track that particular position or that particular trade or contract time to time, but the alerts are going to be very very handy. Okay, so that is also a very nice thing. So let's say that this is about the analysis, this is about the alerts and everything, but what about the chart? So we also have the chart option over here. So if we click on chart, it will show us the net premium as compared to the underlying. Okay, so it is easy for us to understand where the underlying is actually going in the live market, and how the net premium of that particular strategy is reacting to it. Okay, so that is also something extra that we get over here. All right, now let's say that based on all these analysis points, we want to now initiate the trade. So now what do? Either we want to place the long straddle, either we want to place the short straddle trade. Okay, so let's take an example of a long option. Okay, so that's how just when we click on long or short, that's how the contracts will be added. I clicked on buy, and both the buy contracts have been added. Okay, now here you can choose between market limit, SL orders. You can change your quantity, and if you're selecting the limit, you can change your price as well. All right, now you get the options to place the order for execute at market. So market order you can place, execute at LTP. So this is something similar to your limit order, but it will lock at the LTP, and you can simply execute if you have filled everything over here. If it is a limit order, you can just execute and it will go as a limit order. Okay, so that's how easy it is for it is easy to place the order as well. For example, एक बार short का भी देख लेते हैं. So just like I clicked on short side, I mean short button, and all the short contracts are added over here, and rest of the things which I explained remain the same. Okay, so this is about the strategy watch. Now let's say that if you want to add some of the contracts into, because this is, whatever features you get over here, but this is basically a watch list, and you may want to add something of your own, correct? So here we get an option to add watch. Okay, I'm clicking on add watch. Let's give a name to the watch list. So for example, I've given a name. Okay, so this is how we can scroll on the right hand side, click on the watch list that we have created, and now here we can add whatever contracts we want. All right, so here, so for example, I'm creating my own strategy. So for example, I created a strategy over here, and click on confirm. The strategy will be added. So it's not important that we take only the pairs that are pre-made into the watch list. Okay, we can create our own strategy. Let's say we just want a plain contract, we don't want a strategy or something like that. Okay, so I'm just adding one single contract, confirm, and it's also added. Okay, so it's not necessary that it's only for the contracts, or it's only for the multi-leg strategies, nothing like that. We can just add the plain contracts or single contracts also for the basic watch list purpose. All right, so this is about the strategy watch. Now next feature is strategy builder. Okay, so strategy builder, we had already seen that here we can check the payoff graph and max profit, max loss, or loss, or any other details that are there for that particular strategy. But here we can basically create our own strategy also. Okay, so for example, here we can click on build your strategy, and let's say that I'm building a particular strategy. This is just for the example. All right, I added these contracts and we can see the payoff. All right, but let's say that we want to have some ready-made strategies. All right, so here you can see, so you can give your input of the view. All right, whatever view, and for that particular expiry, for the underlying that you've selected. Okay, so bullish, bearish, neutral, other, you can select that, and based on that you can select the strategy. So for example, I'm selecting a bull call spread. Okay, so system will give a ready-made strategy as well, and for this, for that particular strategy, we can look the analysis and the payoff details like that. All right, so for example, I want to save this strategy for later. So sometimes what happens after the market hours, sometimes we just analyze the market and we want to keep everything ready for the next day. Okay, कल मार्केट में आके 9:15 को मुझे कोई ट्रेड इनिशिएट करना है, बट राइट नाउ अर्लियर डे आई एम एनालाइजिंग द मार्केट एंड आई वांट टू कीप एवरीथिंग रेडी. So here I can give any name to my basket. All right, so for example, I can give a name by the day, or whatever you want to do. Okay, and I can save it, and the next day when I come, I can check it into the basket, and I can basically trade. All right, so kal jab main market, I mean kal, whenever I want to initiate this particular trade, I can directly go to the baskets and I can see my strategy and directly I can trade. So even if you're creating your baskets, or analyzing your strategy whenever you have time, but then if you want to initiate it on a later time, you can keep the basket saved. So that is about the strategy builder. Now there is one very interesting feature that is very very handy for the beginners. All right, so even if the platform is very advanced, but it's not limited to the advanced traders or very active traders. Even the beginners can make use of this platform, and it can be very very helpful for them to form the fundamental understanding of how the strategies can be created. Okay, so I'm talking about these easy options. I clicked on easy options, and here, you know, first of all, we can search any of the contract, but then because index trading is more common, it will throw you some, very easy questions on the screen about the indices. All right. So let's look at this particular question. Where do you think Nifty will go in 6 days? Why 6 days? Because next expiry, next weekly expiry अब 6 days में है. आज का हो गया, अभी next expiry 6 days में. All right. So here, based on this particular easy question, we have to give the input. So where do you think Nifty will go in 6 days. So for example, we can give input in terms of a direction, up, neutral, or down. So let's take an example of a down button. Okay, so once I click the direction, or once I give the input of the direction, what happens? It can give you the ready-made strategies based on 3 approaches. So the approaches are defensive, balanced, and aggressive. All right. So here on the front screen, we can see maximum profit, maximum loss, and other details like funds needed and everything. But if we want to understand what are the contracts added into that particular strategy and other details, we can go into more. So for example, I'm going into balanced. Okay, so I click on more details, and here we can see the contracts, we can see other details like the way we saw on the strategy analysis page. All those details are available here. We can change the lot size here. So for example, I want to trade into multiple lots, not just one single lot in this particular strategy. So we can change it from here, and we can directly trade. Okay, we can also save this as a basket for the later trader purpose. Okay, so that's how we can also get the ready-made strategies from the this particular easy options page. All right, so these are the first three features. Now we understand that option chain is an integral part of your trading, right? We cannot skip this particular part. So option chain is also there, and it's not just there, it is very, very advanced. All right, you can see how the option chain is looking over here. You can see the OI change bars, and you can see all the details like LTP, your OI change, IV, and even the built up, right? Short covering, short built up, like that. Those those taggings you can see over here, right? Even the Greeks you can see. So basically this particular option chain is very, very advanced, and you can place the orders also from here directly. So if you hover around any of the contracts, you can you see this particular buy sell button, you can create the basket. So let's take an example to create the basket from here. So I click here, and we go to the basket mode, and we can add the contracts here like this. Okay, and it will be added, and we can either trade it, we can analyze it, and we can place the orders. So going back to the option chain again, um, this is about the option chain. So let's say along with the option chain, you also want to access the chart. Okay, so this is Nifty's option chain, Nifty's chart I want to access. So I can click on this particular icon, and the full screen chart will be open. This is a trading view chart. So along with all these advanced features, we also have the advanced kind of charting experience over here, which is coming from the trading view. All right, so that is also there. Now next we are going towards analysis features. Okay, so there is extensive list of analyzing tools which are available on this particular platform. We will go one by one. Okay, first it's market movers. So here you can choose between futures, index options, stock options, like that, and you can go by top gainers, top losers, active by the volume. Okay, so why this is important, or why, how does this help you, is that into the live market, it's always whatever your direction is. If you're trading in a positive direction, if you're trading in a negative direction, you can choose your top gainers and top losers. But then when it comes to the when it comes to choosing the right strike or choosing the right contract or script, we should always look at the volume, right? So that is why we, along with the top gainers and losers, we are also getting the active by volume filter. Okay, so that is one thing. Now next is IV. You can see all the stocks and their IV, and how it is changing the IV percentage and everything. You can change the scripts from here, you can change the expiries from here, everything. All right, next is the open interest. So we saw the option chain, and we saw all whole extensive set of data onto the option chain. But sometimes looking at those many numbers and analyzing those numbers into the live market can be little tricky, correct? So here into, into analyze and into open interest, here we can see everything visually. I mean, all of this is a visual representation of that data, OI data, that we had seen on the option chain. Okay, so here also we can change the expiry, and it will be changed. All right, so we can see the cumulative OI change. We can change between OI and OI change over here. Intraday historical, you can see it. Okay, so basically, how does this help? Wherever your, highest call OI is there, it's your, immediate resistance. Wherever there is a highest put OI that you can see on the bars, that is your immediate support. So that's how, without looking at the numbers, or without going too deep into the option chains numbers, here just in one glance you can understand where there is a support and resistance. So it's very, very easy. And in the live market, basically it saves a lot of time for you to, crunch all those numbers. Okay, so this is one. Then there are OI spots, where there are OI spots into various stocks, or which option strikes. You can see that. So uh, you can understand where there is a highest action that is happening in terms of OI. Okay, then there is this OI charts, future OI. Okay, multi-strike OI. You can compare multiple strikes OI in, in a chart, so that you understand how different strikes are reacting to the, that particular market condition at that time in terms of open interest. Okay, then OI gainers and losers, max pain. Okay, everything is very much handy on this particular page. Okay, so this is about open interest live options chart. So here you can choose the underlying, you can compare different expiries charts, I mean straddle charts, and you can choose between which strikes to go with for the for your trading purpose, and all of that you can see over here. Then the F&O ban list. So basically, some stocks can go into the ban for F&O. It is basically based on the market-wide position limit. So when any stock goes into the ban, and if you initiate your F&O position in that particular stock, it's, it attracts penalty. So as a trader, you should be always you should always know which stocks are into the F&O ban, right? It's allowed to exit your existing positions, if even if the stock is into the ban, but initiating the positions can attract the penalty. Okay, so all those stocks which are into the ban can be seen over here into this F&O ban list. All right, so moving on to the next feature, that is baskets. So baskets we had already seen multiple times. So I'm not I'm not really spending much time over here. Next is simulator. So simulator is also one advanced feature where you can basically find how some certain strategy acted in a previous time, or this is kind of a back testing for that particular strategy. So that can be seen into a simulator. Then comes the alerts. So here we can basically create the alert. So for example, if I selected Nifty, we can give any name to the alert, and we can give our condition or criteria. Okay, so if we want an alert, if Nifty moves above this particular level, we can get an alert. Some particular level, if it crosses below that particular level, we want to have the alert, we can put that over here. Okay, so some important levels we can mark over here for the alerts, and we can be informed by the system. All right, so this is about the alerts. Now one more great thing that they have solved over here is that into the positions page. So by positions I mean that this is the trades page that they are calling. Okay, and here we can find all our positions and orders. Now as F&O trader, or more specifically to the option traders, let's say that you have multiple strategies open. Okay, two three strategies open in Nifty, two three strategies open in Bank Nifty, but then there are multiple multi-leg strategies open on your positions page. Okay, now isn't it a bigger challenge to track the P&L for your some specific strategy? Out of four strategies, I just want to know how one of the strategies is doing for me. Okay, and it has four legs, for example. Okay, so it's very difficult for me to understand overall uska P&L कितना चल रहा है. Okay, क्योंकि positions page ऑल टुगेदर मेरा सारा जितने भी मेरे पास अगर 10 लेग्स ओपन है सारे स्ट्रैटेजीज के मिलाकर, तो वो ओवरऑल P&L मुझे दिखाएगा. बट उसमें से कोई स्ट्रैटेजी के दो ही लेग्स है, दो दो लेग्स का ही मुझे P&L जानना है, तो मेरे लिए प्रॉब्लम है, राइट? मुझे वो मैन्युअली कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस पर्टिकुलर पेज व्हाट इट डज, this page can club basically based on your underlying. So for example, ये मैंने आपको example दिखाने के लिए आज कुछ trades initiate करे थे, so that we should be able to see this particular page as well. So you can see that this is grouping my trades based on the underlying. Okay, Bank Nifty का अलग दिखा रहा है, Nifty का अलग दिखा रहा है. Here we can choose, right? We can basically choose and we can take the actions. But this is very very handy because based on the strategy we can look at the P&L, and also the total P&L, overall P&L also we can see over here into the total P&L. Also your used margin, your available margin, everything you can see over here. All right, and those who want to track the orders can be seen over here, open orders, executed orders, like that. Okay, so this is the orders page. Going back to the positions page, we talked about the grouping of the strategies, right? So let's say that you have some certain strategies open, or groups open over here. So you can take the actions, various actions for that particular group. So here, let's say this is a Bank Nifty's group. So we can access the option chain of Bank Nifty from here. If this position is open, we can adjust the group, we can add to the position. Okay, then we can exit the group. So whole group, if I want to exit, so whenever we trade into option strategies, it is always better to exit the whole strategy at once, otherwise the price slippage can come, right? So from here we can exit the exit the whole group. Let's say that I want to exit multiple strategies at once. Okay, हो सकता है मेरे पास बैंक निफ्टी के भी कुछ ट्रेड्स ओपन है, निफ्टी के भी कुछ ट्रेड्स ओपन है. सो आई डोंट वांट टू गो बाय ग्रुप, तो भी मुझे मैन्युअली दो तीन ऑर्डर्स डालने पड़ेंगे, राइट? बट आई वांट टू एग्जिट एवरीथिंग एट वंस. सो हियर इट्स द बटन exit all. Okay, if I click here, select the groups and just exit, it will be done on the market price. All right, we can see the Greeks of that particular group. We can set the alert. So whenever we have certain strategy open, we can set the alerts based on if the particular position or that strategy is crossing some percentage of profit, some percentage of loss, like that. So it's very very important feature for us to understand or to take the timely actions on whatever positions we have open. Okay, so this was this was something very unique, and this was something which is going to add a very great value to your trading journey. So we have covered more or less all the features that are there on this particular platform. Now this platform will be free for first of your month. Okay, so considering from first login that you do into this particular platform, from that day to first month, it will be free, and then it will be chargeable. Okay, so the subscription plans you can see over here. So for example, you go into your profile and you can see the subscriptions over here. Okay, and you can see different plans that are available. All right, so these are the comparisons between these plans. So that's how you can basically choose between various plans that are available, and you can keep using it. You can also see the subscription history. This platform also has two different themes. One is dark and one is light. So if you prefer the darker theme, that's also available. If you prefer the light theme, that's also available. All right. So, and here, next option tour, here basically you can get to know various features again. All right. So it will help you to go through all the features, or whenever you are going to log into this platform for the first time, it will give you the tour and all the features understanding in the first case. All right. So this is about this particular platform called NXTOption. All right, so we have more or less covered all the features that are there on this platform. Now, if you have any queries about the platform, you can ask me into the chat box and I'll answer those. So when you're logging into this platform, if you're a InvestRight or HDFC Securities user, you will use your own login ID credentials. If you're a HDFC Sky user, you will use your HDFC Sky credentials. Okay, so nothing different in the credentials. You will just use your own credentials to log in into this platform, and or whatever actions you take from this particular platform, everything will be synced to your in-house app and web as well. So if you're a HDFC Sky user and if you're executing the trades from here, you will see all those actions, you will see all those positions and orders into your HDFC Sky app, HDFC Sky web as well. If you're an InvestRight user, you will see all those orders and positions into your InvestRight app and InvestRight web as well. So everything is synced. So there is one question, only Nifty options are free all the time. I'm not, sir, if you can elaborate this question, I'll be able to answer. Right now, I'm not understanding what do you mean by this question. Please explain me. So there is also a question, what about HDFC Sec Pro users? They also have to pay. So this is a integrated platform, and after the first month of free use, this is chargeable to everybody. Okay, so there is also a question. I'm assuming this is all on the browser and not on the app. Yes, so the NXTOption platform is available for you all on the desktop as of now. Okay, so for the best experience, please use it on the browser. And next, will InvestRight web version and InvestRight app continue to work from Pro Terminal? Um, Okay, from Pro Terminal, I just moved to InvestRight and now this. Okay, so InvestRight app and InvestRight web are always going to be there. This is something extra that we are providing. So, if you find that all these features make sense to you, you can use this platform. Otherwise, you can, stay with the InvestRight app and InvestRight web version. That's up to you. But InvestRight app and web are our own in-house platform, so they always remain there and they are free for use. There is no extra charge for those platforms. This is an integrated party and integrated platform, so that's why this is chargeable. Any more questions? Okay, so I'll show the subscription details again. So in the free version, it's only you can only access Nifty's these many features for just one day. You can if you want to subscribe, that's much how much you have to pay. If you have to go for monthly, it's just 500 per month comes as a subscription. All right, you can go by yearly as well. This is a standard plan, this is a premium plan, so there is a little bit of difference into your standard plan and the premium plan. That into your premium plan, the simulator part comes extra. That's how this is premium and this is different as a standard. Any more questions? So this particular webinar is also being live streamed on YouTube, and as soon as this particular session ends, you can also find the recording of this session on the YouTube channel of HDFC Securities. So you can always, access the recording. If you have missed a part of the session, you can always go there and watch the recording. Yes, it is available for InvestRight and HDFC Sky as well, both. All right, so I'm not seeing any more questions. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in this session. Do explore the platform, and if you're an advanced F&O trader, all these features are going to be very handy for you all into the live market while taking the decision. So do explore and do let us know what you think of this platform, and we'll be happy to get the feedback. So thank you so much for joining, and yeah. So yes. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So there is one more question that is flickering on my screen. So the question is this the only web version of HDFC Securities now? No, sir. This is an integrated party, and this is extra platform that we are providing for InvestRight users. The web version is, let me show you the web version that we have. So this is the main web page of hdfcsec.com, right? And this is the older version. Here you can log into the Empower platform. All right, and here this is extra trader web. So if you are using Pro Terminal, this is the platform which is going to replace the Pro Terminal. Okay, here you have to log in with your own InvestRight or HDFC Securities credentials. Okay, the credentials you already have, with those only you can log in from here. All right, and um you will be logged in to this platform. So this is the web version, web platform of HDFC Securities now. All right, this is called as a traders web. This is free, this is not chargeable. All right, and this is an in-house platform. And the platform that we saw in this particular session is called as NXTOption, that you can access from here, which is an integrated party. Okay, I hope I am clear. All right. So I hope now I have answered all the questions. So thank you so much everyone for joining, and all the best for your trading. Thank you.